guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Card7 Plays, and today we're going to be looking at what weapons and mechs should you get in Tier 4, which is Tier IV, by the way. So let's start off with the mechs. Alright, so as you can see, there's only 3 mechs here, so we will be going in very detail about the mechs. Let's start off with the first one, Stalker. So, has a decent energy capacity, but it caps out as 24 here because it's one of like the super rare attacker mechs that caps out at 24 energy capacity for some reason. I don't know. Most of them cap out 32, but this one only caps out 24. But other than that, it also has a decent maximum HP of 140,000. Not bad, but still not comparable to a tank, though. It has a pretty good speed for an attacker, I'm not gonna lie. And the ability is called Predator Drive. It increases the damage that is dealt by your mech, but it also takes in more damage. If that makes sense to you. You can use that to your advantage to take down a group of mechs that are on low HP, or you can take down some mechs that are on high HP that nobody else can take down because you are the only one with the energy boost. No, the damage boost. Not bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Stalker. So let's go to Tengu. Tengu is a bit more interesting because you have a wide array of options here. Not over too wide, but you have a lot of close quarter options for Tengu. It doesn't have the best energy capacity. As you can see, it caps out at 16. But that's not the point because it's still, Tengu, if you know what I mean. And by that, I mean the ability. It's called Sky Strike. It launches Tengu into the air like Lancer's jump jets, but then when Tengu hits the ground, he slams, slowing down everyone in the radius and dealing massive damage. So, the way you can use this mech to your advantage is go head on with any big tank guy. Like, you can Sky Strike, and then you'll land directly behind them, and then kill them from, when you're behind them, because you deal more damage. Plus the damage when dealt with the Sky Strike. So I would use this in an advantage to, take down a group of mechs. So that's what this, overall this is a pretty good mech. It's one of my favorite, actually. Alright, let's go to let's go to the third mech. Sorry. Alright, we have Arachnos. This one's interesting. It has a maximum energy capacity of 32. Yeah. Decent health of 120k. You guys can read the stats for a bit. You can pause the video if you want, but I'm just gonna keep going. Alright. Okay, there you go. You can pause the video. Alright, let's go. It has not so great speed. It only has 14 kilometers per hour. It is slow, really slow. But you don't need speed with its ability, Spider Turret. So it lets out, let's say, a mini Arachnos that shoots every one in the radius. And it deals not too much damage, but it deals enough damage to, at least make a change in the battlefield. So, since this thing has the highest energy capacity in the game, you can mount pretty much anything on this, which is amazing. We will be going into that when we get to the weapons. So, which is right now. yeah, here we go. Let's take a look at these tier 4 weapons. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Alright guys, so first of all, we are not going to be going over all the legendary weapons because they're just not needed in this tier. Like, you're just in tier 4. Like, you don't need legendary weapons. Like, you are not even in tier 5 yet. Tier 5 is exactly mid-game, if you guys didn't know. So, you're just entering mid-game at tier 4, so you do not need the legendaries. Plus, they're way too expensive. So we'll be focusing on the epics and rares and uncommons. Let's start with the uncommons. There's only one, the Long Arm 12. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know how this thing works. The farther you are, the more damage it deals. Still deals massive damage at an average rate. Doesn't cost much to get, doesn't cost much to upgrade. It's a pretty cheap and powerful option if you ask me. I would recommend mounting these on something like that can protect itself, maybe like an Ares, a Puma, or a Guardian. Those would be like your best opts for that. Alright, let's go into the rare weapons now. Start from the top. Alright, where is it? Alright. Fragment Gun 8. Alright. So, as you said, I will go over which weapons match with which mechs. So, in my opinion, the Fragment Gun 8 will guarantee will go really good. By good, I mean like really, really well with the Tengu. There's nothing like the feeling of sky striking behind the enemy and then just giving it everything you got, and they vanish in 2 seconds. Such a pleasant feeling. Anyway, it's about the same thing for the Fragment Gun 10, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't like really buy the Fragment Gun 10 because it's a little expensive. Plus, you're not gonna upgrade your mechs that much just to get the Fragment Gun 10. I'm sure no one is, but so just no. I'm not. Just no. Don't get this. It's basically the same playstyle as the Fragment Gun 8. Oh yeah, one last thing. I would also like to put these fragment guns on something that can move around faster, like the Slingshot, Killshot, Surge, take your pick. Maybe Nomad. Those are all amazing choices. Like something that can go fast. So, well, my personal opinion, Nomads and Killshots all the way. They absolutely wreck everyone in their path with these. Whew. Well, unless you want to because you know what else would do it? Let me show you. You guys would be, okay, I know. This is it's a Lancer. Yes, a Lancer. Fragment Gun 8. I know it doesn't sound right, but it is right. Because these do an when upgraded to maximum, these do an outstanding job with Fragment Gun 8s. Like, you can get up to high ground, pop at the enemy, and they wouldn't even suspect it, and then you can just blow them away. Kind of like the Tengu, but not really. Alright, anyway. Let's go on to, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we have a bunch more. Alright. Gauss rifles. Okay. Alright, in my opinion, you can get these if you want. Yes, they're pretty strong. They're a sniper / assault weapon. I just don't like them because they're just not. I honestly prefer the long arms or quantum guns over these because They're just do a better job than Gauss rifles. Like if you want something like the Gauss rifle, just don't get the Gauss rifle for 8 coins. Just go get the quantum gun. It's only 70,000 credits. Just go get the quantum gun. Just stop wasting your 8 coins, bro. Like, this is my second account. On my main account, I literally messed up so bad because I spent 8 coins on weapons. And I repeat, please, do not spend 8 coins on weapons, whatever you do. It is a complete waste of your time and your 8 coins. And your money if you're paying to win. So please, 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 don't. Just do not. Alright. Other than that, the Fragment Gun 10 is basically, you can use it as an assault weapon, let's say. Just basically, you can basically shoot at the enemy from anywhere you want. Yeah. The only difference is from the assault weapons and these things just shoot faster. The bullets just travel faster than the assault weapons. Yeah, that's it for the Gauss Rifle 10, but now let's get into Javelin racks. Alright, you guys might also be surprised when I say this, but oh god, you're gonna hate me after this, but Javelin rack 8s go really well with the Lancer. Yeah, I know, I said it, I said it, because they actually do go well with the Lancer. Look, a maximum upgraded Lancer has a maximum energy capacity of 16. Mounting these on would mean absolute destruction for the enemy team. Jump up to high ground, javelin rack them, and they won't even be able to hit you because you're so high up. You get what I mean? Or you can mount these on a kill shot and then just move around quickly, attack weak spots in the enemy defense, you know? Or you can just flank the tank, or, oh, okay, that wasn't meant to rhyme. But, yeah, these things are meant for heavy duty. But I honestly still would not recommend them for the Tengu because, you know, it has to get close to do its thing, so. Yeah, maybe something fast, like the Paragon would also work. A heavily upgraded Paragon would really work too. In the same way as the Lancer. It works, the heavily upgraded Paragon kind of works like a kill shot because it has more agility to like actually dodge enemy fire and be able to fire back without missing. Unless they have a really, really smart kill shot or nomad on their other team. That can really take a punch. Alright, now we got that covered. Let's go to artillery. Alright, the artillery platforms. Okay, I honestly have a few mechs in mind for the artillery platforms. You guys know how these work. You just launch them and then they just land wherever you point them to. And so the artillery platforms, I would mostly put them on the Paragon because it's a pretty maneuverable mech for its energy capacity, especially with the speed boost. It does an outstanding job with artillery. Alright, so now let's get into the interesting ones, the epic weapons. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Starting with Fusion Cannon 8. First of all, don't get them. And second of all, if you do get them, well, I would recommend mounting them on something like a Guardian or Ares because they have highly defensive abilities and the fusion cannons are assault weapons, remember. They're no missile rack. Like, they can they're still like fusion cannons. Like, you can't expect them to do as much damage as a railgun. So, I would mount them on mechs like Guardians maybe stalkers if you want, but I wouldn't recommend them on stalkers. I would maximize burst damage on stalkers. Anyways, Guardians, Ares, Bastion, those type of mechs. Like, and maybe Sentinel. Yeah, those are really good with them. Or actually, a Shadow would actually be not bad with these. So, now let's go back. Now let's go to the heavy guys. Missile weapons. Missile racks. As I said before, these would do an outstanding job with stalkers. Activate Predator Drive, blow them away. And then your job is done. Retreat, reload, strike again. I would mostly put these on stalkers because they deal massive damage in a short time. Well, you could try to put them on kill shots or surges, but those would also do good, but I just wouldn't recommend it. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know why everyone thinks this, but putting them on a tank does not do good. You need to be fast to get these. Because if you're on a tank and you're shooting from mid-range, the enemy could just, step out of the way. So that's that. Let's go to Voltaic RPGs. They have a similar playstyle, but I wouldn't put these on a stalker. So these I would actually put on kill shots and surges because they do it they're just because yeah, actually, you know what? You can put them on kill shots and surges, but I would also recommend them on tanks because their missile speed is 2 times faster. It's super fast. It's about the same speed as an autocannon bullet. Let's say that. It's really fast. So, although its rate of fire is not pretty high, but it still hits like a truck. You do not want to get in the way of really fast scout with Voltaic RPGs. They're going to destroy you, especially if you're a lighter mech like a Shadow or Lancer. They will absolutely destroy you. They even give you the shock effect, and so it gets harder to aim. And if they're an agile scout like a kill shot, they can just dash out of the way, and then they're behind you before you even know it. And yeah, you know how that ends. But on the other hand, with tanks, these also do pretty good. Because they have a lot of defensive abilities, they have high HP, mostly they have shields, mostly. And if not, they still have pretty really defensive abilities. So, those would also be good, you know why. Because, yeah, they could basically fire while protecting themselves. So they're basically invincible. With a heavily upgraded RPG. Just with an upgraded one. These ones just won't cut it if you want to go into really high divisions. Well, that was a long discussion on RPGs. Let's go to stasis beams. Alright, stasis beams, they are pretty cool. They like thermal lances. They just apply the slowdown effect, which makes it easier for you to aim at the enemy and for your team to aim at the enemy. It makes it so much easier. And also, they deal massive damage. They deal much more damage than you'd expect. Alright. I think everyone remembers that one time at the beginning, when you really started to play Mech Arena, when you first downloaded it, and you wanted to get the thermal lances because they look like really cool lasers. And then you upgraded them a lot. And then when you go into the higher divisions, they were gone completely useless. Yeah. So if you're one of those guys, next time don't do that, first of all. And second of all, if you are wanting a beam weapon, then get the stasis beam. You might be wanting to look. You should look up to the stasis beam. Just let go of the thermal lances. They're common weapons. Like, no one uses them anymore. Unless you want to give someone the overheat effect. That would be a good strat, but that's off topic. Well, these I would mostly recommend on such things like Guardians, Arachnoses, maybe like Hemlock. Hemlock would also be a good one. That's a legendary support mech. Like, support mechs would be super good with stasis beams. That's why Arachnos, I said. Attacker mechs, nah, because supporter mechs, because you're going to support your team by slowing the enemy down. And plus, they deal massive damage, so you might as well finish them off while you're at it. That's that. And now let's go to the Ember guns. Alright, my favorite. Alright, most people make a huge mistake by not getting these Ember guns. I'm telling you right now, that is the most biggest mistake I've ever seen, because on my main account, I did not get the Ember guns because I thought they were lame. Do you know how much I regretted that? People were literally two-shotting me with these things. And I was sent back division. My division rank was like lowered. That really hit me. So I created a new account. And then I actually got the Ember guns on my slingshot here. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so let me tell you a bit about the Ember guns. So they automatically shoot 2 shots at once, even though if you fire a single shot. And they are really, really working really well with slingshot, killshot, surge, nomad, like shadow, like maybe Ares or Guardian if you're really gonna get close. I would recommend really fast mechs for Ember guns. That's why I put them on my slingshot, because it's really zippy. Anyway, on the stats, you might see it doesn't deal that much damage, but if you look at the reload speed, yeah, 1.5 seconds. But I promise you, it deals much more damage than how it looks. It looks like it doesn't deal any damage at all. Barely deals damage, but when you test it out in the game, ooh yeah. It's good. It's super good. Especially when you sneak up on enemies. Like, play a few rounds with this and tell me how you feel. Yeah, it'll be pretty good. In the comments, you can tell me. Alright. After that, what do we have? I don't know. We do not want the EM rifles. Oh god, we're not looking at legendaries. Oh, okay. Quantum Gun 8. So the Quantum Guns are just like the Gauss rifles. Like, they're assault weapons. They're sniper weapons, but they fire like assault weapons. So the bullets travel like a sniper, but they deal damage but shoot the same way as an assault weapon. So I would mostly put these guns on mechs that are meant for sniping and can stand a good fight. Like, I would not recommend Panther or Puma because those would get absolutely shredded. So maybe like, alright, there's gonna be some horrible idea coming out of me, but I think the Paragon MD, like the mechs with super low energy demands would work well with this. But I don't want mechs with low energy demand, so I didn't get this. That's I for a climb gun, but alright. Alright, cryo javelin, there's not much to discuss. They're basically like the javelin racks, but they're just slow people down, just like the did we go over a weapon that slows people down? Just like the Tengu Sky Strike effect that slows people down. Now we have Helix Rack 8. They're basically javelin racks that deal a lot more damage. And they're way longer range. Not bad. Cryo javelin 12. You know, it's a cryo javelin still. So we have that. Wait, 1 second. Are these like? Oh, alright. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was just checking something. So, Fuse Motor 8. They're basically like artillery platforms, but they're just deal a lot more damage. And as I said, artillery platforms, paragons, you know, they work well. Maybe you can use a slingshot. If you're in the higher divisions, you can use a slingshot for these weapons. But honestly, if you're in a higher division, you should not even be watching this video. I'm sorry, but I know I want the views and stuff, but this is for division. No, this is for like, no. If you're in a higher tier, you shouldn't be watching this video. This is for tier 4, okay? Not tier 8 or whatever tier you're in. That's that. They deal massive damage. I was gonna say that. If you have 2 of those, they can deal like, what, 128,000 damage? Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, Nade Launcher 8. So these are the kind of the special weapons. They're hard to explain. They're like one of these weapons. They like fire in an arc. Like they shoot like in a curved way. So you'll see what they are, what I mean when we get into battle. So I'm gonna end it off with a gameplay so that you guys can see how these guys fire. The barrage weapons fire. But overall, they're just grenade launchers. They deal massive damage. They have a pretty rapid fire rate, I'd say. They're pretty good. Alright. Oh, now we're cooking the last epic. My favorite. The cryo launchers. Oh, no, this is the cryo launch 16. This one? No, it's 12. That's 10. This is the one we're looking at. Cryo launcher 8. These things are strong. They're basically like the nade launcher, but they slow down people. So it's easier to fire at them. So I'm gonna show you guys this in gameplay that I'm about to do right now after I show you guys my hanger. So these would go well with mechs like the Paragon, Ares, and kill shots. I know I said a kill shot for a lot of things, but yeah. Alright, well, now time to show you my hanger. I'm Division 7. I created this account 2 days ago, so please do not judge me. Okay, so first, oh god, you guys are gonna get so mad at me when I show you this. Alright, here's the Lancer. Please don't roast me in the comments. They're Lancer with Javelin Rack 4s. Yes, Javelin Rack 4s. I know, I'm in tier 4. I should have access to Javelin Rack 8. Yeah, I know. But I'm just using this to my advantage until I get Tengu or Arachnos. Because I'm gonna get those pretty soon. And yeah. I'll make a video on that. So, what else we got here? Alright, yeah, that's my Lancer. I upgraded it, the rank of my Lancer twice. That's why it's 3 stars, and it can actually carry these weapons. Alright, so next we got the Paragon. Okay, I know this might seem like no, but it's pretty good, okay? I didn't upgrade the Paragon at all, but I mounted it with some cryo launchers, which I will show how they work in the gameplay at the end. Alright, and for the Ares that I mounted Fragment Gun 8 because I'm mostly going to be using this mech at choke points and corners to just blast away people. Alright, then I got my Puma. I got 2 long arm 8s on this. I upgraded the rank of my mech just once, so 3 stars. And it is doing pretty well. Lastly, I have my Slingshot with Ember Gun 6s, which I will also be showing how they work in today's gameplay. So let's start the gameplay. Okay, battle. Okay, control point clash because I want this to be quick. Because this video has been way too long. Alright. Oh, this is going to take a while to load, isn't it? Oh, it loaded. Perfect. Alright, so let's start off with the... I know you guys want me... Alright, fine. I know you guys want me to start off with the Lancer, so I'm going to start off with the Lancer. I'm going to show you exactly what advantages this thing has. So just jump up on here. Let's go straight. See what I mean? This guy can reach unreachable terrain. Yeah, those are the Gauss rifles just firing at me. Oh no. Oh gosh. They're particle beams. That's a legendary weapon. See, I jump up, strike. 7. I'm gonna wait for this thing to load. I know I don't deal much damage, but let me just go into the enemy base, and then then we'll see who's talking. Who's laughing now? Yeah, that's right. Who's laughing now, bro? Who's laughing now? Uh-oh. As you guys can see, yeah. Okay, Lancer is not that good, okay? I just needed something to fill in the gaps. Alright, now let's show you how the cryo launchers work. Alright, so they fire in an arc, as you can see, like that. Yeah, I just killed that guy. I killed 2 people. Alright, I can't shoot that far, it says. Alright, as you can see, we got Stalker there. Stalker guy. Alright, we're using the speed booster advantage. Oh, whoa. Stalker's pulling the jabs on us. Whoa, Stalker, relax, bro. My guy, relax. Oh, man. Alright. They killed me, sure. Okay, I just want to die so I can show you about these Ember guns I'm talking about all day. Boom, boom, done. Boom, oh god. It's a legendary. Can I handle it? Yes, sir, I killed a legendary tank. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so happy I'm recording this. There is no way I just killed a legendary tank with those Ember guns, bro. Ember guns are good, but I did not know they were that good. They practically cook everybody. Kill shot. Dang, bro, the kill shot got in my way. Bro had a Scorpius. Who even gets those Scorpiuses? Alright. Let me just try to no-scope them. I want to try to shoot the Scorpius. Boom. 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 Yes, sir. That's called no scoping. Where's everyone else? Oh, there you are. Dang it, I missed. Alright, let's wait for this thing to load. Alright, we're gonna go straight. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a Paragon, I think, right? Oh yeah, that's a Paragon. Bro, chill, whoa, chill. Oh my god, I'm getting double KOs. I did not expect it to be like this. Oh, hello there. Alright, I got that guy down. No, I didn't get it down. Well, my team did. Alright, so why is everyone taunting nice? Okay. I guess I will also say nice. Again, and again, and again. Oh, he's going. Alright, let's go. Oh, he also has the... Alright, I can rank him. Yeah, see that Revenge Award. I killed Papa Steve. Why is his name Papa Steve? That is just weird. Alright, is anyone gonna spawn here? Hello? No one? Blow out all my ammo. Yeah. Alright, so the point of that gameplay was not to win. It was just to show you how the things work. Yeah, you guys are gonna cook me in the comments, aren't you? Alright. So that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. So let me know in the comments what video you want to see next. Whether it's about weapons, mechs, like if you want me to dive deeper, just let me know. And also, please inform me in the comments if I missed anything in this video. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. So like and subscribe, and yep, see you in the next one.